All right, guys, it's time for you to say, and yes, I'm 15, 2015, so a lot of 15 night, which is fun. I welcome in Mr. Justin or not, something like that, right? Justin, not something like that, right? Say hello to the good people.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Yeah, of course, you guys already know me. I've been on here before. You can go follow me on Twitter at the TrueJSB, and you can go sub to me on YouTube, Juggernaut097.
All right, so we got a little raw review for you tonight. It's gonna be pretty quick, pretty simple. Just gonna go over some of the important stuff from Raw tonight, and some of the interesting stuff, and some of the not so stuff. So we started out tonight with an opening segment that I really liked. Rollins came out and basically his big win last night at Money in the Bank, and only himself because he did it all on his own. So I like this. I like that Rollins did not care about anyone else. So eventually, what happens is Dean comes out and he's not happy because he lost last night. So he has a good old fashioned sit in, similar to what EC3 did a week back on TNA. It's a good old fashioned sit in. So it's America, so you can do what you want, somewhat. Really, he's met by Sheamus, and this ends up being a match. Any thoughts on that first opening segment?
Yeah, I actually love this. Like, I like how Rollins came out and he pretty much showboated. He pretty much said that. He did it on his own, and like I like when he was trying. When he was thanking himself, he goes like, "I have to thank Seth Rollins, Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins." Like, I like how he kept saying that. That was awesome. And like how Dean Ambrose came out and attacked him. It was a great way to start the show, and I thought it was pretty interesting when Sheamus came out. That was pretty interesting. Like, ooh, we're gonna get a match between them. So yeah, I liked it. Are you not entertained? I just love that.
Yeah, yeah, that's one of my favorite things he does. Sheamus does now. We got Dean versus Sheamus. It was a pretty good match. I just liked segment ended up in a match and not typically with Raw. I feel like we get opening segments that end up just setting up for later on for a match coming up next. And basically the main thing here was setting up not only the net, it was setting up what was in the future for Seth Rollins and his championship opponent for Battleground. So next with Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns, a kind of face off, which I really liked. I'm a big fan of Bray Wyatt, and also a big fan of Roman Reigns. A lot of people don't like Roman Reigns, but me personally, I like Roman Reigns. I think he's got a lot of talent, and I think a lot of times people overlook him, or people look down on him just because he's chosen by the company. But I did like him, and I like Bray Wyatt as well. And I like this dynamic. I like how kind of doing his whole thing in his character, the way he does it. Roman was not happy about it. Roman was like, why don't you quit talking and come down here? Roman's is kind of a mind game type of a guy. So I definitely like this segment. This was another one of the good segments of the night. On Bray and Reigns, the face off they had.
Yeah, I actually did like that face off the head. When they had that little confrontation with each other, that was pretty awesome. I liked it. It was very good.
Alrighty, so next we gotta get on with the show. So we got my next favorite part of the show was the MGK performance, and not just the performance, but more so when Kevin Owens came out. MGK was doing his performance because he is a hometown boy in Cleveland, and Kevin Owens at the end, he clapped it up. He says, you did good. I liked it. In typical Kevin Owens fashion. And then he power bombs MGK off the stage, which I thought was really cool. I was kind of wondering why MGK's boys, like he had so many people like around him during the performance, and they would stage. I'm like, well, why didn't they like run down and try to, save him or something? At least make it, seem like they cared a little bit. But they didn't do that. They just let him get power bombed, and then, but I liked it though because I feel like with these celebrities, you don't get as many superstar beats down celebrity type of things. I feel like, especially in recent years, you always got that celebrity kind of punks down the superstar. You don't get the superstar beating up the celebrity. I don't know if you agree with this, but I think that it adds to the heel heat that Kevin Owens is going to get. Especially in Cleveland, because he beat up, the hometown boy, and not just a superstar that's from that hometown, but MGK at that. So any thoughts on Kevin Owens bombing MGK off the stage?
Yeah, I do agree with you. I love how that adds more heel heat to Kevin Owens. I never really thought that Kevin Owens would come out and actually, powerbomb off the stage, and that was pretty awesome. And like you said with the boys, like I don't know why his boys didn't come out and help him out and go like, beat up on Kevin Owens, but then they probably would have got powerbombed off stage also, and then the other guy probably would have got powerbombed off the stage. Everybody would have been powerbombed off the stage. It just would have been good for Cleveland. But yeah, I thought it was pretty funny.
He would have powerbombed me off the stage just for watching it.
uh,
So
uh,
finally, for the segments I thought were really good tonight, we had the Seth Rollins new challenger of Seth Rollins. It's kind of, I guess for now he's done with Dean Ambrose. I don't think Dean Ambrose is done with him, but he's done with Dean Ambrose. Maybe they're moving to Sheamus now, kind of starting something with them. But we got a new challenger for Seth Rollins. We got a little segment with the Authority here. And Seth Rollins' new challenger is none other than the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. I actually found this out through the WWE app before it happened, and I was so upset because I'm behind on my DVR at this point, and I was a little upset because I would have been really surprised because I wasn't expecting Brock Lesnar to come out. I do a pretty good job of staying away from rumors and dirt sheets, or at least rumors that make me really care about rumors that of things I'm not expecting. So I thought I was still excited about it. I mean, Casey a lot of times my usual co-host is not too fond of Brock Lesnar being this special attraction, but I really think for some reason it does add to it. When he does come out, I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it, and maybe more so it's because he's not the champion anymore. So I don't, you know, it's not like he's holding the championship back at this point. It's just he's just that. It's just cool to me. Any thoughts on Brock Lesnar being the number one contender for Seth Rollins on that Battleground?
yeah, I like that they're facing each other battleground. Well, he's been suspended. For he got suspended like the night after Mania. Yeah, he did get suspended the night after Mania, and I'm so happy he's back. It's kind of unexpected because I'm usually up to date on these rumors. Up to date on these spoilers because I usually spoil DJ on them. Like that I spoil you on him most of the time, and I spoil people over here most of the time. And this was really unexpected. I didn't really expect him to be here tonight. I mean, I heard rumors that he was going to be here. But, I'm happy he's going to be facing Seth Rollins at Battleground, which I'm going to be at live, which that's going to be pretty awesome. And, it's to see if Seth Rollins can pretty much, do it on his own, which I think he's going to do some, try get some help during this match at Battleground. But, I'm happy he's going to be facing him. And, Seth Rollins, he scurried off like a little bitch he is. Yeah.
All right. So I only had really one bad segment, and I think more so what I'm going to do with these reviews is a best and a worst type of thing, but I didn't know what I wanted to do tonight, so I just did what I wanted to do. So, my worst segment for tonight, I would say, is the Diva segment, and not necessarily the match. Um, the match to me, I thought was pretty decent. The the 2-on-1 match between the Bellas and actually pretty good. My issue was with the actual segment beforehand, where none of the divas would kind of stick up to the Bells. This is a really kind of real, which I like. It's kind of really reality based, where like even the fans, are kind of behind this give divas a chance thing. This we need to see better women's wrestling on the main and stuff like that. This may be one of those things where we see maybe Charlotte, because I know it's been a while. We haven't seen Charlotte on NXT as much anymore. And she's bound to come up to the main roster at some point. She's probably well overdue coming to the main roster. We may see Charlotte come up and team with each, and then that be something where, um, you know, the other divas won't stick up for Paige, but Charlotte, she comes and she does stick up for Paige. I could see that happening. I just thought of that just now, actually. Um, I just think that would be a cool thing, and that would be a good way to debut Charlotte to the main roster. Have her kind of sticking up for this give divas a chance thing that I think not only AJ Lee had brought up, but also I think many wrestling fans across the world had really wanted this. And that was kind of my worst segment because I was like, I didn't really understand the power that Nikki Bella had. She doesn't have that much power, so why is it such an issue to kind of stand up to her? I know Justin and I were kind of video chatting a little bit during the show, and we were like, I don't understand it. But Justin, you got any thoughts on that, or do you have another segment that you just really hated tonight that you need to just vent about?
Yeah, I really hated this segment. This was probably the segment I most hated during this, because the Bellas don't have really much power, like it's kind of like a propaganda type thing. They don't really have that, it's just wrestling. They don't really, and we need Charlotte up on the main roster. I think she might maybe come on after SummerSlam. Maybe that's when she might get pulled to the roster. Who knows? But I mean, the match wasn't bad, but the segment wasn't good. And I thought maybe Emma would have joined with Paige because Emma hasn't done really much on the main roster, so maybe they could have tied her up with Emma. But I mean, that's what they should have done. Because how she said at Money in the Bank, Paige said, if you can't beat them, then join them. I thought she was talking about maybe Emma. I mean, but yeah, I mean, probably worst segment of the night, in my opinion.
Alrighty, so that's your Raw review. We basically tonight hit over the main points. Please, if you could, if you're on YouTube or however, wherever you're listening / watching this, could you just give me a comment and kind of tell me what's going on? What do you think of the Raw reviews? What do you think of the way we're doing it? Would you rather us do it a different way? Do you want to see more Justin on the channel? Let me know. I gotta know. If I don't know, then we don't know. So definitely want to try to get some shorter stuff out for you guys because I have different fans that look for different things. So things that are coming up next, Lucha Underground. Definitely. I didn't get to do one last week. Went out of town, which was unfortunate that I didn't get to do one. Didn't even get to watch it, so I still got to watch it from last week. Obviously TNA and NXT are coming up. I think Justin told me that the best in the world is coming up on Friday. I think not today, but Friday. So maybe at some point as well. So definitely getting back in the Ring of Honor like I want to. So Justin, if you have any final thoughts, and then we'll head out.
No, well, pretty much the only thing I have to say is go subscribe to the podcast, and also go subscribe to me, Juggernaut097, and also go follow me on Twitter at TrueJSB, and also go follow the podcast right down there. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I hope you guys all enjoy this Raw review. So yeah.
Indeed, I will talk to you guys soon. See you later.